Cannot swords be turned to plowshares? Can we and all nations not live in peace? In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world. And yet, I ask you, is not an alien force already among us? What could be more alien to the universal aspirations of our peoples than war and the threat of war?
Chill. You know it makes sense.
The other debate that lines up interestingly with something is the very first presidential debate, which is on September 29th, which is weirdly right on the Mars-Saturn square and Saturn stationing direct. So a lot of those keywords about like tension and like conflict or like two, extreme forces being in a combative pose against each other. It's interesting how that lines up on the very first presidential debate between Biden and Trump.
I'm Chris Wallace of Fox News, and I welcome you to the first of the 2020 presidential debates. President Trump.
We have the Senate, we have the White House, and elections have consequences. Top academic, good in every way.
The American people have a right to have a say.
I'm not elected for 3 years, I'm elected for 4 years. And 100 million people, Joe, totally wrong. I don't know where you got that number.
That's simply not true.
Well, you're certainly going to socialist. You're going to socialist.
Let him finish, sir.
No, he doesn't know how to do that. The fact is that everything he's saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies. Everybody knows he's a liar. He sends out wishful thinking. Now, here's the deal. The deal is that they can, they do, they will. You'll be happy.
Tell me
I'm
about
happy
this.
to talk about
And
this.
if you were here,
Look,
it
here's
wouldn't
the
be
deal.
200, it would be 2 million people because you were very late on the draw.
In the court. And so that's also at stake right now.
I don't think so.
In the court. Well,
There's nothing happening there.
Donald, would you
And
just
you don't
be quiet
know
for a
her.
minute?
Let me ask my question.
Well, I'll ask Joe.
The
The individual mandate was the most unpopular aspect of Obamacare. I got rid of it.
I'd like
and
you
we
to,
will protect
Mr.
people
President,
with
I'm the
pre-existing
moderator of this
conditions.
debate.
Yes, I'm debating you, not him, but that's okay. I'm not surprised. It's like water, you want to know the truth. So cheap.
Facing you
Pocahontas would have left
Well,
2 days
I tell
early.
you,
You would have lost every primary.
all he knows how to
on
do is
Super
hurt.
Tuesday. You got
Look,
very lucky.
here's the deal. Folks,
absolutely
folks,
agree.
do you have any idea what this Obama's
They call
doing?
it.
Take it away.
No, I want to give
Number
you better
three.
health care at a much lower price because
and by the way, he
Obamacare
doesn't
is
know
no
how.
good.
He doesn't know how
I've
to do
already
that.
fixed it.
He has never
I've
offered
already
a
fixed
plan.
it to an extent.
He has never
Obamacare,
done a
as you
single
might
thing.
know, but probably don't.
I'm not going to answer the question
Why would
because
you answer that
because
question?
the question
you want to put a lot
is
of
the
new
question
Supreme Court
is
justice,
the
radical
question,
left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
This man doesn't know what he's talking about.
Listen, this is the way it is.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it? Keep yapping, man.
The people understand, Joe.
Good luck.
Where what happens in the fourth quarter of 2020 is going to set us up for a lot of what we're going to be doing for a while.
In Portland, there's a shooting of a Trump supporter recently.
Awesome. Throwing fireworks at policemen, it has to happen.
Hey, if you see Trump supporters around here, jump on their heads.
In my opinion, Trump supporters can choke.
I wouldn't say apprehensive. I'm actually, I guess this is appropriate for all this Aries stuff. I'm feeling impatient. I'd like to just get all this over with.
Working title for this month is October Surprise, not just due to the Mercury opposing Uranus off and on all month and stationing retrograde opposite Uranus, which would almost be enough in and of itself to do that, but then discovering that there's also a full moon in Taurus that is almost exactly conjunct Uranus at the very end of the month. So there's like this recurring unexpected surprise and like disruption theme that's happening off and on most of October.
It's Friday the 13th of November.
So let's state that as a candidate, though, because I think we all agree that could be a candidate. Even if you're saying no, you don't think that's the final one. Let's just throw that out there.
I think that's when the war really starts.
The world hangs on a thin thread, and that is the psyche of man.
I want to leave you today with a message I've often spoken about to the citizens of my own country, especially in times when I felt they were discouraged and unsure. I say it to you with as much hope and heart as I've said it to my own people. You have the right to dream great dreams. You have the right to seek a better world for your people. And all of us have the responsibility to work for that better world. And as caring, peaceful peoples, think what a powerful force for good we could be.